Alrighty, so what we're doing here is teaching someone how to swing a golf club. First, we're gonna have him swing the golf clubs and see how he does it now. Okay. As you can see, we have a lot of biomechanics to work on. First things first is his feet need to be set, shoulder width apart, straight forward. Dominant hand on bottom, which would be his right. Non-dominant hand on top, and choice of interlocking fingers or not, which we're gonna have him do. First phase that we're going to do is what I like to call the cocking phase, kind of like when you're throwing a baseball or a football. What he's going to do is pull the golf club back with keeping his left elbow straight, and he's also keeping both of his feet steady, planted, so he has stabilization. This left arm, if I have him turn like this, you can see is straight. That's to stabilize the golf club itself and for more power when we go through the acceleration phase. He's going to bring the club up over his shoulder as if he was going to hit right there until his arm stay straight. You don't want it to bend. Next, one of the phases that we're going to go through is the acceleration phase. What he's going to do is throughout his kinetic chain, he's going to dissipate force throughout his feet all the way up to his hands. And he's not only using his upper extremity to hit the ball as hard as he can, but he's using his hips and his legs to drive himself forward and then hit the ball. So what we're going to have him do is on the way down is he's going to shift his weight from his right leg to his left, coming down here, while bringing his arm down at the same time, but keeping his left arm straight. Go ahead, just a little bit. So he's going to come down, good, and the open face of his club is controlled by his hands, while his stabilization of his body is controlled by his feet. But most of his power and strength, you would think is coming from up here, but it's actually coming from his hips. And as we keep going through the acceleration phase, he's coming through to the ball, connecting right here with his feet still staying stable, but you can't really see it from here, but all of his weight is actually on the ball of his left foot. As he comes through and hits the ball, he's going to keep going through this part of the phase, which is called the deceleration phase. The deceleration phase is the opposite side of the muscles that were going through the acceleration phase are actually decelerating and controlling his body movement to slow the swing down. So from here, when the club comes back up, his body will stop it. As the ball soars, he keeps it straight, looks at the ball, sees where it's going, and now we can watch him do a correct form hit. Go ahead, Joe. Boom. Hold on one.